Students, today I will teach you internet. I will first give you certain introduction to internet. Okay? Internet is very important for our life. Without internet, we cannot think of any single day in our life nowadays. See, what is internet? Internet is the connection of two or more computers locally or globally in order to exchange information and resources. So it is the connection of two or more computers either locally within a room or within a locality or within a building or internationally. Why? To exchange information and peripherals and resources. Internet comes from two words, international and network. See, what are the uses of internet? There are many, immense use. I have only jotted down a few. To exchange information and resources, to send and receive mails and messages, to communicate with people, to search for information, to impart education, and also to do online classes, which you do in Zoom, which I am doing now, to book travel tickets and hotel tickets, to share files, you share your important files, audio, video, messages, all these you can share through internet. To transfer money nowadays in this pandemic situation, you transfer money through internet. Do online shopping, Myntra, Flipkart, Amazon, all these are modes of online shopping. In the fields of defense, research and development, weather forecasting, internet is of immense importance. And also to share computer peripherals, scanners, printers, modems, etc. Internet is used. Now, what are the basic requirements to set up internet? First is computer or smartphone. Nowadays, smartphones are as good as computers. Modem. Modem is a device which transfers the telephone signals, analog telephone signals, to digital signals of computer and vice versa. The full form of modem is modulator, demodulator. And obviously telephone connection, our internet passes through telephone connection. An account with an ISP, they give us data. A web browser. Web browser allows us to get the information from the web. It is a software. See, what is an ISP? ISP or internet service provider allows us to use internet for a fee. You pay a fee and get certain data like 3 GB per day, 2 GB per day, all this like this. Examples of ISP are VSNL, BSNL, MTNL, Vodafone, Airtel, Jio, etc. There are many ISPs. Now, what is ARPANET? Let us get back to the history of internet. You see, when there were two superpower countries, one is USA, which is still there, and one was USSR, which is no more there. In the early 90s, USSR broke down into its various states and it was dissolved. It is now popularly known as Russia, the biggest associate of USSR. The full form of ARPANET is Advanced Research Project Agency Network. You see, there was always a Cold War between USA and USSR. So American defense was very cautious to share its information, its strategic information. It used to share through internet or ARPANET. It was called ARPANET. Now after this Cold War ended, they decided to spread this internet for the common people. And thus internet came into being. This was developed by American Defense and is considered as early internet. This ARPANET, Advanced Research Project Agency Network. What is a browser? Web browser. A web browser is a software that enables us to access the information available over the internet. We can upload, download files, we can surf the internet with the help of web browsers. Examples are many. Apple Safari, Internet Explorer, Mozilla Firefox, Google Chrome, Netscape Navigator, and all this. What is www? www or World Wide Web is a system of interlinked document or like pages maintained on various computers on the internet. These documents are called web pages. You can gather various information from these web pages. The contents can be text, audio, video, animation, graphics, or a combination of this. The information of internet comes from the World Wide Web or WWW. This WWW was developed by Tim Berners-Lee. Very important contribution to IT world. Now, what is a web server? Where does this information which you send over the internet are stored? You have your Google account, Gmail account, Yahoo account, Rediff Mail account, any account, Google Drive, all this. Where does this information is stored? It is stored in a remote server. That is a very powerful computer which stores all information. And our computers, which is stored in your house, my house, in the school, all are called clients. They upload and download information from that main server. See, in the red it is written server, and the clients which in both ways upload and download files from the server, ask for the information, are called clients or nodes. So let us now read what is a server. A web server can be referred to as a computer that helps to deliver the web content through internet. A web server works on client-server architecture. What is the architecture? It is the client-server architecture on which a web server works. So students, you go through this video again and again and try to watch it properly. Thank you.